Welcome in, Tiger fans, as we come to you from the LSU Sports Radio Network studios. Like many of you, I should be in Hoover, Alabama this weekend, calling the action for LSU Fighting Tiger baseball, as no doubt they would be making yet another run towards an SEC tournament title. So we thought it'd be great to go back and look at some of the unprecedented success that LSU has had in May in the SEC tournament. LSU baseball, of course, has established a very rich tradition in the SEC tournament, leading the league with 12 tournament titles, including 6 championships since 2008. It all began in 1986 when the Tigers, led by tournament MVP Jeff Yurton, played host to the conference tournament in Alex Box Stadium and rolled to 3 straight wins, including a championship game victory over Georgia. LSU returned to the tournament final in 1990. The first year the event was held at Hoover Metropolitan Stadium, just south of Birmingham, Alabama. The Tigers exploded for a total of 36 runs in their first 3 games and faced Mississippi State in the championship contest. LSU led the Bulldogs 5-1 in the 4th inning when a severe thunderstorm halted play permanently. LSU and Mississippi State would be declared tournament co-champions. For only the first time in its history, the SEC tournament in 1992 was an indoor event held in the Louisiana Superdome in New Orleans. Sparked by tournament MVP Andy Sheets, the Tigers provided plenty of fireworks, including a very rare ejection of head coach Skip Bertman during a semifinal win over South Carolina. Bertman returned for the championship game versus Florida as ace right-hander Lloyd Peaver pitched LSU to its 3rd tournament crown.
3rd strikeout of the night here by Lloyd Peaver. And there's 2 men away.
From 1993 through 1995, the SEC elected to hold 2 separate divisional tournaments. It was a move designed to give more teams a chance to earn NCAA regional bids. Alex Box Stadium was the site of the 1993 SEC Western Division Tournament, and the Tigers, energized by the bat of MVP Harry Berrios, stormed through the tournament field and defeated Mississippi State in the title game. LSU won an SEC postseason event for the 3rd straight year in 1994, when All-American shortstop Russ Johnson captured MVP honors, and the Tigers edged Auburn in the tournament final held in Oxford, Mississippi. The Tigers hoisted the SEC Tournament Trophy for the 6th time in the year 2000 as tournament MVP Wally Pontiff led the Tigers to 4 straight wins, including a victory over Florida in the final. LSU opened the 2008 tournament with a thrilling 10-inning win over South Carolina as Blake Dean launched a walk-off homer to lift the Tigers to a 5-4 victory. LSU ripped its next 3 opponents, Vanderbilt, Alabama, and Ole Miss, by a combined score of 28-12 to capture the tournament crown.
It is gone! See a grand slam home run! Holy cow, what about this LSU baseball team?
LSU's chances to win back-to-back titles in 2009 appeared slim when the Tigers dropped their tournament opener to Vanderbilt. However, LSU, boosted with the bat of freshman Mikey Matuk, reeled off 4 straight wins to set up a rematch with Vanderbilt in the championship game. And Blake Dean collected 3 RBI, and Ryan Bird pitched 7 brilliant innings to lift the Tigers to a 6-2 victory over the Commodores.
That's hit out into center field, and that should do it. Mikey Matuk makes the call, makes the catch, and the Tigers have won the SEC Tournament Championship. And there's a big old dog pile taking place on the third base side of the mound.
Though entering the 2010 tournament as the number 8 seed, the Tigers made an improbable run to their 3rd consecutive title. Shortstop Austin Nola paced the LSU offense as the Tigers surged to wins over Florida, Vanderbilt, and Ole Miss, setting up a matchup with Alabama in the championship showdown. The epic contest, which included a 1-hour and 20-minute rain delay, stretched into the 11th inning when Tyler Hanover delivered the go-ahead run with a single in the top of the frame.
Here's the throw, not in time. He scores.
Anthony Renato, LSU's number 1 starting pitcher, worked out of the bullpen and fired 3 shutout innings to seal the dramatic win.
This time it took extra innings, and they win it 4-3 over the Crimson Tide.
The 2013 SEC Tournament Final was a battle between the 2 top teams in the nation, as number 1 Vanderbilt faced number 2 LSU. The back-and-forth game lived up to its expectations and entered the 11th inning tied at 4-4. In the top of the 11th, Jared Foster stole second base after being hit by a pitch, and pinch hitter Chris Yambra delivered the go-ahead single into center field. LSU closer Chris Cotton, the tournament MVP, retired Vanderbilt in order in the bottom of the 11th, securing the Tigers' 10th tourney title.
Tigers win! What about this guy named Chris Cotton? Holy cow! 3 saves and a win.
LSU returned in 2014 to the SEC Tournament Championship game for the second year in a row and for the 5th time in 7 seasons. The Tigers outscored their first 3 opponents 29-4 on the way to the title contest, where LSU was matched up against Florida. With the game scoreless in the top of the 8th inning, John McMullen launched a 2-out, 2-run homer to break the tie. Meanwhile, 4 LSU pitchers combined to limit the Gators to just 2 hits on the day, and the Tigers celebrated a 2-0 victory. The 2017 tournament featured an offensive explosion for LSU, which scored 31 runs in 3 games to reach the title contest versus Arkansas.
Hit high and deep to center field. Hopkins giving chase. Hopkins going back. This ball is gone! Second home run of the day. Straight over the 405 sign in center. Give Greg Dykman his 19th home run of the year and now make it 11-0 LSU.
The final was a low-scoring affair as the Tigers erased a 1-0 deficit with 3 runs in the 4th inning and extended the lead to 4-1 in the 6th. LSU starting pitcher Eric Walker limited the Razorbacks to just 1 run through 7 2/3 innings, and the Tigers entered the bottom of the 9th still holding the 4-1 advantage. Reliever Hunter Newman allowed a run in the 9th, but he forced the final Razorback hitter to ground into a game-ending fielder's choice with the bases loaded, and a sea of gold jerseys surged to the mound, signifying LSU's 12th SEC Tournament Championship.
As LSU holds off Arkansas here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
We hope you've enjoyed our look back at LSU's incredible success in the SEC Baseball Tournament, presented by LSU Online, where you can turn your passion for sports into a rewarding career with LSU Online's Bachelor of Science in Sports Administration. You can learn more at online.lsu.edu/go, GEAUX. Have a great summer and go Tigers!